weeks and weeks of waiting and gnashing of teeth and pulling out of hair on Twitter, Everton have finally signed a player. I don't think it's one many of us expected to come in. It's Richarlison, obviously, from Watford for a fee of between 35 and 50 million, depending on what reports you believe. I think it's an unexpected one because we weren't expected to do any business with Watford after the animosity over the whole Marco Silva thing. And it's also unexpected because of the price tag. I think when Marcel Brands came in, we were expecting to not really have a summer like last summer where we'd splash big money on relatively big players. He's got a reputation of sort of buy low, sell high, so it's a surprising signing all around. I think it throws up the confusion again about who is buying the players, whose decision is it. This very much looks like Marco Silva's decision, but I guess it must have got the green light from Marcel Brands as well. What we don't want a situation like last summer, where if the signings failed, there was no one to really take responsibility for who had made those signings. So that still seems a bit of a grey area with the director of football thing. But he's a quality player. He did well at Watford at the start of last season. He's a Brazilian under-21 international. He's exciting, he's dynamic, and I've seen some of his stats and it looks like he gets stuck in as well. He's got a fair work rate. People will pull up the price tag. There's been Reds on Twitter laughing at the price tag, seemingly forgetting that they've just signed a player from Brazil of a similar age who's actually a right back and or a defensive midfielder, and he's paid the same amount of money for him. So I kind of know which one I'd sooner have. But yeah, it's good to have a signing in. Hopefully we'll get a few more in there. Digne, the left back, hopefully, and Yerry Mina from Barcelona. They would be two good additions. And I think if we went into the season with those players in the squad, adding to last year's team, I think that'll be all right. We could do with a more dynamic, big grok of a midfielder for me. But see where we go. It's a good start. There's a few weeks left. Fingers crossed there's more to come.